Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's where are you guys at, twin flames? About the divine masculine, where they're at right now, and the divine feminine. So if you're in a twin flame union, or you want to be in a twin flame union, you want to know what's going on, then these readings are going to tell you about that. Now, I've made 3 readings, the crystal, the flower, and the shell. And as usual, I've made a deeper dive to each one of them as well. So if you find that this is your reading or could be your reading, whichever one you pick, then you might want to get that. Because in that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Whether there's something you need to deal with, heal, change your mind about, take action on. And guidance for you in this relationship as well, what you need to know about them, what you need to know about yourself, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also how this might all play out, how it might go down, and possible timings for all of that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each of these readings, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below, where you can also find your timestamps to jump ahead to your reading, fast forward to them. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal? This is a black tourmaline. It's actually a local crystal from this little island, this little rock that I live on here in Thailand. Would you like the flower? It's a beautiful orchid. Or the shell, the scallop. Take your pick right now. As I said, your timestamps are in the comments and in the description box below as well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video as you're watching it down there, and leave a comment as well. I love to hear from you guys of how it's resonating with you, so I know who it is that I'm reading for. Thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. You're all very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do a daily energy update for the collective every single day of the year. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, and I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in and give you a mini read in there. And so take your pick now, and I'll see you in your reading. If you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Let's find out what's going on, twin flames. What's going on with the divine masculine? What's going on with the divine feminine? Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. So whichever you are, the divine masculine or the divine feminine, I'm going to go into guidance for you. Guidance for you in this situation you find yourself in right now, in whatever this twin flame interaction is or lack of interaction is at the moment. And also what you need to know about you guys together, when you're together, about you, about them, about your dynamics together, how to make it work really well, and also how this might all play out, along with timelines for all of that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well. So let's get some cards out. Firstly, for the both of you, what's going on, twin flames, with your union or lack thereof? Transcendence, transcending something, learning from something, transcending something. There could be some kind of a block between you here that is being transcended at the moment, working through something. Not necessarily in union at the moment, so it could be them working through something, you working through something. Let's find out. Probably both of you working through something at the moment. Sometimes we can get a little bit too focused on them, you know what I mean? On what it is that they need to do, on what blocks that they've got, and then we kind of neglect what we've got to do when we do that, when we get too focused on someone else, you know? We get looking at our side of the fence kind of thing. So let's get you on board with all of that. Synchronicity, the synchronicities though around this union, so there could be stuff happening to kind of get you both thinking about this, moving forward on this again. You know, like the universe going, hey, divine feminine, divine masculine, let's get on with this union. The universe wants you guys to be together. Let's start with the divine masculine. What's going on with the divine masculine? So I'm going to put the divine masculine over there and the divine feminine over here, just so you know. You can be either of them. It's not necessarily the man and the woman. It could be woman and woman. It could be man and man. It could be the woman could be in the divine masculine kind of an energy, and the man in the divine feminine energy. You're just going to have to take it as it resonates. So starting with the divine masculine, what's going on with the divine masculine here? The King of Cups. So you might be dealing with a water sign here, but they're in their fields. They've got a lot of love in the heart, and they've got a lot of feelings, but they're not necessarily communicating those feelings to you, divine feminine. But they've got an idea, and it could be of a new start that they want as well. They've had some inspiration or some kind of an idea here to maybe to move things forward, or for some I'm hearing that it could be about money. So the divine masculine might have a money issue at the moment, and they might have had an idea, business idea, or an idea of something that they want to do. That's just for some of you anyway. Let's get one more out for them. Ten of Swords, they're having to leave something behind that's painful for them before they can come into union with you. Let's get some out for you, Divine Feminine. I'm presuming that you're the Divine Feminine, just because that it tends to be the Divine Feminine, whether you're men or women, that are watching my channel. So what's going on with the Divine Feminine? You have the Three of Pentacles here, so planning on something, putting plans into action. You could be focused on your work, your money, that kind of thing at the moment. Wishes, moving forward with something, planning on something. You very much could be in your own lane. I'm feeling like you're in your own lane at the moment, focused on your own life here. Six of Wands, your own accomplishments, your own victories, personal victories. Okay. That's for the Divine Feminine. Let's get back to the Divine Masculine. What's this King of Cups all about? How come they're in the field so much? Feeling so emotional, the Divine Masculine. Well, they've got new beginnings. They've got ideas for new beginnings anyway. And the Ten of Swords, but they're having to leave something painful behind in their life. You'll know what it is in your particular situation, right? Why the King of Cups? The Sun, they want to be happy. They want to be happy. It's their time now and they want to be happy. So your person could have been, well, the Divine Masculine could have been unhappy for a long time, and they know that they deserve happiness now. They want the sun to come out in their life, and it has them feeling all kinds of ways here. What's behind this? What's behind this for the Divine Masculine? The truth. They can no longer put a smile on their face anymore. They've got to tell the truth now. They're not happy. The Divine Masculine isn't happy. So that's how they're feeling emotional. And they want to be happy. They want to be happy and they're not right now. And they're making shifts in the way that they're approaching, in their approach to life, and the way that they're doing things. They're transcending something at the moment, yeah. Ace of Swords. And the universe is on the side because it's showing them synchronicities here. So it's on their side. It's showing them that it does want them to move forward. So they're getting the... If this is about being with you and not being with someone else, if that's the painful ending, they're walking away from someone there, it could be that they are getting synchronicities to show, you know, you could be popping up over and over again. They're seeing things that remind, or hearing things that remind you, them of you, and lots of synchronicities to show them that they're on track. So it feels like the universe is backing them in this movement towards you here. What is these ideas that they've had? Ace of Swords. They've got a vision. They've got a vision here for what it is that they want in their future. They could be working toward that now, transcending obstacles to get there. Oh, the Divine Masculine seems to be in a lot of flux right now, you know, needing to make changes. Yeah, making changes in the environment, needing to make changes in their environment. So this is grassroots level kind of thing, where they're living, what it is that they're doing, how they're making their money, who they're with, who they're hanging out with, all of that kind of stuff. That is what needs to change. Now, for some of you, this could be about who it is that they're hanging out with. Some of you could have a Divine Masculine that's still kind of caught up in addictions and stuff, I'm hearing. This is just for some of you. And so, yeah, if you don't know this about your person, then this isn't right for them. But it's for some of you that are watching this. They're caught up in addictions and they're around the wrong people. They've got to cut those people out of their lives. So they're not helping themselves by being around the wrong people. So stripping illusions is behind that. So stripping illusions, they're getting real about it. They can't keep on going as they've been going. They can't keep on having those things in their environment that they've had in their environment and make the changes that they want. So it's almost like wake up call for Divine Masculine here. They know it. They know it. They've had a vision. They know what they're headed toward. They know that they need to clear up their environment here. So for those of you that know, kind of tearing your hair out, Divine Feminine's tearing your hair out at your person because you know they're around people that they shouldn't be around and that they're doing these things. Don't worry about it. The universe is helping them out there to clean up their environment now. Stripping illusions. Can't elude themselves any longer with them. They're getting that feedback that they need. So there's an ending that's required here for the Divine Masculine. They know it. They know it. They're choosing the happiness now. It might just be taking them some time to make those changes. Ten of Swords, tell us about this. What is this Ten of Swords? What is this ending that they've got going on at the moment? It's not easy for them. It's painful for them. But you know what would be more painful? Is Divine Masculine carrying on. That would be more painful. Carrying on with what it is that they've been doing. So they've got to get the stability together. They've got to feel stable as they're moving forward in there. So it's the painful ending to them. It's not about the emotional stuff. The emotional stuff for them is moving toward what makes them feel better. They're being unhappy, right? It's not about that. The painful part for the Divine Masculine is moving away from their stability. So there's some kind of a stability that they've counted on, and that makes them feel kind of good about themselves, and it's that that's making them feel a bit wobbly. That's the painful part of what it is that they're moving away from. So if some of you have got like a Divine Masculine who is like breaking up with someone else or going through divorce, the heart isn't in it anymore. It's not that, but there's some kind of stability around, I don't know, maybe living arrangements, or it's the way they might have been in this relationship for a long time, and it's everything that's around it. You know what I mean? It's the extended family. It's the environment that's around that is stable for them, and it could be really scary for them to give that up because of the lack of stability. So I feel like the Divine Masculine needs to find the stability in themselves. They might need to be single for some of them, or it's about work, that they really need to clear up their environment and do something that's like dear to the heart now. But they're finding it hard to give up that stability. So this is their struggle at the moment. Struggle is behind that is the loss of stability, the loss of stability for them. Whereas the Divine Feminine here, she's planning. The Divine Feminine is in good energy in this pairing, so she's very much focused on herself here and her wishes, getting her own wishes. Doesn't feel like it's like she's overly focused on relationship here. It feels like she's focused on maybe a money, a prosperity, a house, career, that kind of thing, accomplishments. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? There's planning involved here. So Divine Feminine might have a new goal or something like that, a new plan of action. She's feeling good about it. She's feeling like very purposeful and all of that. Two of Materials. Things have been up in the air, so she's bringing it back down. Right, so the Divine Feminine, you could have been, for those of you Divine Feminines out there, you could have been overly focused on this relationship, trying to make it happen, realizing it might take some time, they're going through something now, backing off from it a little bit, thinking it might not happen, or it might take some time, so let me get focused on something else. I've kind of left everything else up in the air. It's time to get back on track with my life, get focused on that. That's going to make me feel better, kind of thing. And so it's like stopping juggling that, getting focused on yourself. It's like, well, I'll trust them to sort their stuff out. I'll just get on with me, doing me. So putting plans in place for goals so things aren't up in the air anymore. Taking the onus, taking the focus off the relationship now, just kind of trusting that it's going to work out. If it's yours, it'll work out, right? And yeah, ancient wisdom is behind that, and so you're kind of getting in your own lane now. I like this. Ancient wisdom, it could have been advice from someone that's older or wiser than you as well, that's made you change your focus there. But there's a kind of heart feeling happy about letting it go and just kind of trusting in it, going, well yeah, this might take longer than I expected, so it might take the Divine Masculine longer than I expected, so I'm just going to get on with stuff. I'm going to get on with my own stuff here. The Star, your own wishes. And this is about, envisioning what it is that you want in your life as well. A kind of it can be fantasy kind of thing, but it's preempts, it just preempts stuff. It's the start of the creation process, let's put it that way. You dream it up first. Divine Feminine is very much in the dreaming stage. Well, I'm going to get my prosperity together, or I'm going to achieve this certain goal. Yeah. Planning on that, achieving those goals. Three of Materials again, Three of Pentacles. You're planning. It's like I'm going to achieve this. How am I going to get there? Well, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and this. That gives me something to focus on instead of the Divine Masculine, because he's going through whatever he's going through, or she's going through whatever they're going through. I can't do anything about that. Leave them to it. I'll get on with something. Getting fired up about something. There's no onesie kind of an energy in here, but it's not really fired up about something, but it's kind of, well, let me just get on with this, doing this good thing for myself. What is behind this for the Divine Feminine? What's behind this for the Divine Feminine? What's behind this for the Divine Feminine? You don't want to tell us? Dreaming up bigger things for yourself. Psychic development. Oh, some of you might be getting into healing, or some of you might be learning something new, developing yourself in some kind of a way. That's interesting. I mean, it took a long time for that card to come out, so I guess it's just going to be on an individual level of what it is that you're dreaming into being here now. But Six of Wands says that you're going to be successful with it. So it's definitely the way to go is to focus on something else at the moment. You're doing the right thing. For those of you Divine Feminines that are doing this at the moment, those that aren't, maybe you need to get into this energy. Five of Voices, because chaos and conflict is around, and you don't need to do that. You don't need to subscribe to that. If other people around you are in chaos and conflict, you don't need to be there with them. You can take yourself out of that and work towards something else. Or you've been in chaos and conflict because of an over-focus on expecting this relationship to happen kind of thing. It's like, what if it never happens and I'm always in limbo? I need to get on with my own life now. And I'm not talking about getting on with other relationships. I mean, you can if you want. It's your choice. Your life, your choice. But this feels more like a worky kind of thing, like abundance or some other kind of a goal like that is what it feels like. Growth. So yeah, you might be growing your abundance. You might be some kind of a positive victory for you, which is personal growth things, so learning something. I don't know, you're going to have to apply it to your situation as you see fit. What else is going on for the Divine Masculine? Let's focus on the Divine Masculine now. What's going on for the Divine Masculine? A new beginning, a new adventure awaits. They want this new adventure for sure. Something's holding them back from it. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. This is what they want. They want to move forward now. They want to get out of this pain. They've got a good reason to get out of this pain, to end things and to get out of this struggle. Very focused on it, the Divine Masculine. That's good. What else for the Divine Masculine? Yeah, Divine Feminines seem to be in a better position than Divine Masculine at the moment. So maybe the Divine Feminines have been getting ready in this union way before the Divine Masculine has. Detoxify. I was getting this. Some of them are having to, it's about addictions and they need to detoxify their life. Friendships that just aren't good for them, that kind of thing. Sorting their environment out. I was getting that already. It's just for some of you, it's about addictions. But for all of them in this reading, it's about sorting their environment out. They've kind of been putting up with things, I think, that aren't really making them happy, and they've got to sort that stuff out now. Divine Masculine. What else for the Divine Masculine? It's too many there. What else for the Divine Masculine? And where they're at right now. What Flirt. Flirty. Want to lighten things up between you. If you're having interactions with them, they want it to be fun and flirty. Remember, they're coming from a heavy energy here. The past, it's been heavy. It's not been much fun for them. And they want to have that lightness and that fun thing with you. So if you're in contact at the moment, they want it to be fun and flirty. What else is going on? Hey. For the Divine Masculine. Did they just messed up the Divine Feminine's cards there? Don't let them disrupt your life like that, Divine Feminine. Stay stable. Show them the way to be. Using. Oh dear. Using. Now, the Divine Masculine seems to be quite determined to get what it is that they want here. And they might be quite prepared to use people in a way to get what it is that they want. So very much focused on themselves and making their wishes come true. They could be taking some risks and making some choices that they haven't necessarily made before. I'm not taking this as a particularly bad thing, because I'm getting from their energy that they've not been happy for a long time. And so they've been putting up with things. And so they could feel like they're using other people now, but really what they're doing is they're actually putting themselves first for once, is what I feel. You could have some Divine Masculine here that always does the right thing by other people, haven't necessarily done the right thing by themselves. You know, someone that's got a lot of, what's the word? A masculine with a lot of I don't know what the word is. It may maybe come to me. What's going on with the Divine Feminine at the moment? Let's focus on Divine Feminine. Where's she at? Twin flames, your passion ignites. So you're focused on the twin flame union. So this is saying to me, I mean, you're watching this reading, so you obviously are focused on it, but this says to me, it's like, this is what I want. I mean, I do feel like the Divine Feminine isn't trying to get into another relationship here. You're very much focused on the twin flame. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So you're free to do whatever it is that you want to do, and you're feeling that. I feel like the Divine Feminine in this union, I feel like you're easy in your heart about it now. You're just like, it is what it is. They're definitely my twin flame. And so it's going to happen at some point. So you're just getting on with other stuff. Freeing yourself to pursue other things. And what I'm getting from that twin flame card, it's like you're not freeing yourself to pursue other people. Not interested in that. You're very much focused on this twin flame union. I'm happy, you know, headed toward that. And I think you're right to do that as well with their energy, because they're focused on it too. There seems to be commitment already, even if you're not together in union, is what I'm saying. And you're releasing your blocks. How interesting. I knew that there's going to be a part for you to play in this, so you've got blocks to it still. Scorpio. Could be about ending a certain thing in your life. And that could be what you're doing in all of this, in fact, is balancing up. Maybe in previous relationships, you get into a relationship, Divine Feminine, and then you take the foot off your gas pedal, off of your career or your finances and things like that. And it could be that you need to, that you're releasing blocks, is you need to get into this energy and kind of stay in your own lane to be balanced enough to bring this relationship in. Fun, having fun as well. Yeah, don't leave that out. It's not all about work, Divine Feminine. Have some fun as well. Spying on them. Are you? You're spying on them. So you're paying a lot of attention of what it is that they're doing. Keeping an eye on them. So you're staying in your own lane, but you know, side-eyeing them, paying attention, reading their Facebook posts, all of that, and so you're kind of not focused on them. You're not focused as much on them anymore, is what I'm feeling here. But you are still kind of focused on them. What else? Betrayal. No, there's too many cards there. What else for Divine Feminine? Where's the Divine Feminine at right now? Where's Divine Feminine at right now? With this twin flame union. I'm getting two cards out. They only got one card out. For these two. Enjoying your life, but you're still kind of needy. So some of the blocks could be this neediness. You might be in and out of this neediness, like, come on, you know, I want to be in this union now, kind of thing, because you need it. And then going to enjoyment. So I feel like you're flip-flopping from one to the other there, Divine Feminine, of enjoying yourself, focused on other things, and then every now and then you get those pangs of for your twin flame, and you're like, I want them in now, and you're feeling kind of needy about it, and then you snap yourself out of that and go, I'm going to enjoy my life now, get on with this thing. So just know that that's going to continue to happen. Let's get you some guidance out for that in the deeper dive. So if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for the guidance in the situation you find yourself in right now, dealing with this. How can we move you forward better, especially with these blocks? Release your blocks here and this neediness. How can we get you moving forward and getting your balance so that you're ready for this divine union? And also guidance for you about this union as well, what you need to know about them, what you need to know about yourself, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments as well. And it's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of thing. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might also end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, so do check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and the shell. Click on that crystal, and on a device where you can open PDFs, and when you open that PDF, there'll be some information there about the reading. there will be a special free gift in there for you, and then you'll see a picture of a video. You click on that picture of a video and you can watch it right away. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well about what's going on for you. I'd love to hear. I'd like to know who I'm doing these readings for as well. It's nice to get some feedback from you guys. And also, thank you to my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. You're all very much appreciated. If you're not already subscribed, well, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. To hear more from me, I do a daily energy update for the collective. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, and I go live 3 times a week on my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in and give you a mini read. So come along there sometime on my YouTube channel. Thank you again for watching. Good luck with all of this. If this is where you're leaving me, bye. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you very shortly in there. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Let's find out where the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine are at the moment. Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this flower. So if you find that it is your story or could be a story, you might want to get that, because in that I'm going to go into guidance for you. In the situation you find yourself in right now, if there's something to heal, if there's something to change your mind about or take action on, all about that. And also guidance for you in this relationship as well, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well. Also how this might go down, how things might change, and possible timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well. So let's find out. Let's get some cards out for both of you first of all, and then we'll get into the Divine Masculine and to the Divine Feminine. Tending the future. There is a long-term kind of a view for both of you here. Tending the future. So you both want something long-term, not necessarily going for the short-term gains. Yeah, in it for the long haul. That's where you both are at. And the road less travel. So you're pretty unique, you guys, and unusual kind of people. There's something very specifically right about you both for each other. There's nobody like you. There's nobody like them. 1 in a million. Well, 1 in 7.8 billion to put it more precisely. Something unique about you both, and you know it, and you know that you can have this life together, and it's different than anyone, it's different than the life that you could have with anyone else, is what I'm getting here, because of your uniqueness. So both of you are in this. You're in it to win it, because for the long term as well, because it's important, isn't it? There's nobody like them, and there's nobody like you, and you just know that you've got this future together. So Divine Masculine, where's the Divine Masculine at the moment? What's going on with the Divine Masculine at the moment? Divine Masculine at the moment, holding their energy back for some reason. 4 of Pentacles. So they're kind of withdrawing, they're holding their energy back. Maybe they're not communicating and not giving to this situation at the moment. I wonder why that is. We'll get clarifiers out. They're waiting on something. They're waiting on something. They're patient. Feels to me like they're waiting for something to change here, something that they're not necessarily happy about in their lives. The 7 of Wands can be that kind of. You see a face there. She's not wanting to face something. She's waiting for something to change. She's having to ground herself while that's happening. Wands are about action, but it's very much not able to do anything about it at the moment. Kind of an energy there, waiting for something to happen. 6 of Cups. This is the soulmate twin flame energy card for me as a reader. We've had past lives together, so they're very much focused on this connection. Is what I'm feeling with that. But they're holding their energy back for some reason, and it could be because they're waiting on something to change here. Maybe in their lives, I don't know. We'll get into that with a clarifier. Let's find out where the Divine Feminine is at the moment first. Divine Feminine is walking away from something, walking away from an emotional attachment. This could be about another relationship, an ex, haven't fully let go of yet. An emotional attachment to something. Or someone, walking away from Divine Feminine. Chariot, running away from it, more like. Trying to get away from it, only not able to get away from it. Trying to run away from something, but it keeps on coming back around again. There's something more to deal with here. To get you into balance so that you are ready to move forward. So we've got a Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine here, both having to get ready for this union. What else for the Divine Feminine? What else for the Divine Feminine? What's going on for the Divine Feminine right now? The Chariot can also signify being pulled in two directions as well. Seven of Pentacles, you're tending to your environment at the moment. You've planted those seeds, you're tending to the environment. So you've both got this vision ahead of you for this union. You're in it for the long term, but you're both having to get prepared for it at the moment. Okay. Four of Pentacles, what's this Four of Pentacles about for the Divine Masculine? Why are they holding their energy back right now? What's all of that about? So if they aren't contacting you at the moment, if they're just not, you know, investing in this relationship at the moment, it's because they're having to hold their energy back for some reason. Why is that? Why are they holding their energy back? Why are they holding their energy back right now? We're going through something, hey? Focus is elsewhere. Give us a card, guys. Why the Four of Pentacles? We're here all day. Don't want to say. They don't want to tell you. Cutting something out. They're cutting something out. They're saying no to something. They're having to hold their energy back at the moment from you, from the Divine Feminine, presuming that it's Divine Feminine now. Because they're saying no to something in their life at the moment. They're having to cut something out. Something is taking their attention. Something that they don't want in their life that they're trying to say no to. But it's a tricky situation that's not so easy to say no to it. Something that they're embroiled in. That's what I heard. Embroiled. So it's complicated. They've got ties here with something or someone that they want to cut out of their life. They want to say no to it. And so they're having to hold their energy back from the Divine Feminine at the moment while they're focused on that. Grounding it. Some of them have got really flighty energy. It's not them, it's someone else. Very unsettled, ungrounded energy around them that they're embroiled in here. Whether this is the work or another relationship or family stuff. There's something going on right now that they're trying to say no to. So, for example, they've got a child or a grown-up child that's going through some chaos at the moment, and they're trying to say no to that, but they find themselves getting caught up in it over and over again. They're having a problem grounding themselves. They've got a lot going on. The Divine Masculine's got a lot going on here that's taking their attention away. Something that they're trying to nip in the bud. They're trying to not pass the responsibility. I don't feel like it's theirs to be responsible for, but of course they've got some kind of an attachment to it here. You'll know what it is in your particular case. It feels like family stuff to me. Seven of Wands, so they're kind of waiting for something to end. It doesn't feel like they're in control of it here. Yeah, they're waiting for something to end, something to be cut out. The Queen of Voices, something to have a boundary. They're not in control of it. This isn't theirs to cut out. They want to. It's like something needs to play out first. Feels like family stuff to me, or it could be job stuff. They're kind of bored waiting or over it, but something needs to play out here so that they can be set free from it. Feels to me like they're doing everything within their power to say no to something, but still find themselves embroiled in it, caught up in it somehow. Family drama, maybe. I don't know what it is. It could be work stuff, getting pulled back into work stuff. Sacred space. Trying to give themselves space from this, trying to distance themselves from something, trying to get back to their own energy, get some independence from this situation is what they're doing, right? Independence, yes, that's what it is. Trying to get some independence from this situation that's going on around them. So they're embroiled in something. They've got this connection with someone or something that is, they don't want to be involved in it anymore, but they are involved in it. They're trying to get their space from it, but while they're still being included in that, while they're kind of still embroiled in it, it's taking up a lot of their attention, and they don't want to bring you into it. Like, they don't have a lot of space or energy to get focused on you because of it. Feels to me like that they're trying to get away from it to be with you. Because here's the Six of Cups. It's the twin flame energy here. Know that they've got a very strong connection with you. They want to investigate that. They want to explore that. They want to be with you. They want to have this adventure. They see you as the future, turning to the future here. Yeah, they see it. They see it. They've got that idea. They've had that vision. They have been with you. That's where they want to go. They're just trying to get their space now from this past stuff, whatever it is. They need space from that. Sexual energy. Whoa, they got the hearts for you. Yes. There's a lot of sexual chemistry there. They want to be with you. They know that they're going to have a happy life with you. They're in it for the long term. What was this? Road less travel. Because you're uniquely right to them. Okay. So divine feminines are walking away from something. What's this? Eight of Cups. Why have we got the Eight of Cups here for the divine feminine? What's feeling a kind of an X energy here? The Eight of Inspiration. There you are, trying to move speedily away from it as well. You're kind of going slowly away from something, but you want to be running away from it. I was getting that at first. It's like, haven't I let this go already? If I let this go, I'm just like, quit it. I'm done. I'm ready to the divine masculine. I'm ready. And then the X comes back and you're like, no, I've got rid of this already. There's something for you to focus on here so you can get away. The Eight of Inspiration is that target card, eyes on the prize. You know what you're headed toward, but there's still something for you to deal with here. Something that you've been emotionally, or someone you've been emotionally attached to. The attachment is still there. So there could be feelings about someone still there, and you need to move into balance. That's what I was getting from that Chariot card as well. It is about balance, or being pulled in two directions. So divine feminine, you're still moving yourself into balance because of an emotional attachment that you've had in the past. You are sure that you've moved on from it, but hey, you haven't. You haven't. Not yet. Not fully. Not yet. The Chariot. Getting balance, being pulled in two directions. Queen of Materials, you being the stable one, the one with the money. The one with the money stability, that kind of stability. Being pulled in two directions. Okay. Now we've got Eight of Inspiration, the Chariot, the Queen of Materials, the Seven of Pentacles here for the divine feminine. And the only cupsy energy here is the Eight of Cups, like the emotional attachment, having to leave that behind, walk away from something. The divine feminine here seems to me to be trying to get out of emotional energy, the way that you're feeling about someone in the past, and just snap out of it and get focused on your pentacles of taking action. But your heart keeps on pulling you back, and you don't want it to, because you want to move forward with your person here into the future. But something is pulling you back there. Something emotional is pulling you back. I feel like you're wanting to rush ahead to this stability. It's like, I'll sort this out. I'll take charge of it. I've got my stability. I've got my money. And then reunion of souls. Then we can get together. Okay. Right. I'm getting it. So, divine feminine. You've got someone that you have feelings for in the past. You've still got feelings for them. Yeah, you've totally decided that you don't want to be with them. That's cool. I'm not saying that you do want to be with them or anything, or that you're going to be with them. But you've got someone from the past that you've still got feelings for, and those feelings, they are valid. There's something to them, right? And so they need to be dealt with. Those feelings, they need to be recognized and owned up to move you into balance. And it might just be, it's like accepting them, going, yeah, I've got feelings for this person, but it is what it is, you know? You might need to get yourself to that point now. Instead of trying to ignore it and trying to move forward like this, trying to rush forward to get this person in. So divine feminines, you might be like, well, yes, there's a problem with my ex here. I've still got feelings for them. But if I was just with my divine masculine now, then I could leave all of that behind. Like, it wouldn't be a problem anymore. And that's not true. It's not true. You need to get yourself ready first by sorting this thing out. We'll get into that in the deeper dive, because it's not telling me here what it is. This is just a bypassing thing. The divine feminine is trying to bypass a stage of the way here. It's like closing the door on it, you know, brushing it under the rug instead of dealing with it. You might have a conversation with the next I have here about feelings, and not to be getting back together or anything, just to be discussing it, just to get the feelings out on the table, to talk about the elephant in the room, you know. Seven of Pentacles, but you are tending to the environment, Divine Feminine, your environment, so you're getting on with things. What's this about? Seven of Pentacles for Divine Feminine. Muse of Emotions, the one that you're in love with, the King of Cups. So you're tending the environment, you're getting ready for your Divine Masculine here, the one that you love, in a Pentacles kind of a way. So in other words, anything that you need to do physically to get ready to be in union with them, like making space in your cupboards if they're going to move in with you, something like that. All the physical things you're getting ready for. Like I said, I'm just getting this thing from this feeling that the Divine Feminine is not so much focused on the heart and the emotions at the moment, not wanting to deal with that in the past, or maybe in how she's feeling about this, them holding their energy back at the moment, kind of wanting to paste over that, paint over it kind of thing, and go, no, I'm just going to take action, I'm just going to move forward with this. Definite bypassy kind of an energy here for Divine Feminine. And what's behind this? Tending to the environment to be ready before the one that loves you, this King of Cups, your King of Cups here. Abundance is behind that, so you're getting the money ready, you're getting the physical things ready. Anyway, the house, the abundance, the money, the savings, all of that. Some of you could be wanting to provide the stability for the Divine Masculine if they've got problems at the moment in that respect. I'm not getting that completely, but some of you might be in that situation. Let them sort it out first, I'd say, if that's you. Let's focus on the Divine Masculine again. What's the Divine Masculine got going on at the moment? Divine Masculine, where are you at? Secret Admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. So they're not telling you. They're your secret admirer, but they're not telling you. Divine Masculine isn't saying it. They're zipping it, holding their energy back completely. They want to be completely free and ready and able to pursue this before they'll even tell you what their feelings are. Okay, so they've not told you the feelings, huh? They're just admiring from afar, so they've got their eye on you. Watching. They're paying attention to your social media. They've got their eye on you. Paying special attention to you. What else for the Divine Masculine? So they're like, a secret admirer. They're like a silent watcher. It's a secret admirer. They're being real about it. They're very down to earth. You're both kind of like that. You're both earth signs or something. Very down to earth. Being real about it. So, practical plans. Practical plans. No, can't cave into the emotional stuff yet. Can't let Divine Feminine know how I'm feeling. I'm just going to keep on watching her from afar. Get myself ready and be... Wow, you're both in really similar energies. Hey, no wonder you're twin flames. Divine Masculine? Family. Involved with family stuff. Told you. I was picking that up. It's family stuff that they've got going on now. They're involved with family stuff at the moment. Wanting to get away from that. Unable to get away from that right now. To be with you. Being real about it. It's breaking the heart. It's their own heartbreak at the moment. Not being with you. Unable to move forward. They don't like this situation. They want to move forward with you. They've got a lot of passion for you. They're watching you. But they've got to be real about it. They're very down to earth and practical. You both are. It's breaking the heart though. I feel like it's breaking both of your hearts at the moment. But you're both numbing out to it. What about the Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine. Where are you at? You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So you know that there's a reason for this. Whatever the weight or whatever it is that you're going through, there's a reason for this. You do seem to be mirroring each other at the moment with your practicalities, being real about the situation. Could have even had the conversation with each other, unable to move forward with it at the moment, that kind of a conversation. For some of you divine feminines, you might be placing other people's feelings above your own, kind of thing, taking the hit of something. So especially if they've got family stuff going on, that you might be saying, well, I'm not really important, your family's important, put them first, kind of thing. And that's not really true, is it? That's not really true. You're all important, your heart's important too. Just because I saw that Be Humble card, it fell on the table before, but it had a load of cards with it. Go find a balance. I do need to find a balance here and bring your heart back in on it. Oh, there's another card hiding. Let your fears dissolve. Talk less and feel more. Yeah, you need to get in your heart, divine feminine. You shut down from your heart at the moment. I'm feeling that you're a little bit too practical right now. Talk less, feel more. Let your fears dissolve. So your fears are kind of holding you back from maybe revealing your emotions. I don't think either of you are revealing your emotions to each other here. You're not telling each other how you feel. It's breaking my heart. What's it doing for you? What about the divine feminine? Where's she at right now? The divine feminine. Where's the divine feminine at right now? Come on, cards. Differences and rejection. Too afraid of rejection to actually speak out. Wow. Too afraid of rejection. Look at these images. So this is why you're not getting in your heart, because this is really important to you. You've got a long-term vision for this person. They're on the same page as you, but neither of you are speaking out to each other because you're too afraid to. Both of you are too afraid of rejection. Too afraid of rejection here. There's differences. There's not. Like, you're both uniquely right for each other, but you're both terrified. So there's a lot riding on this. Hi. There's a lot riding on this. You're very important to each other. So much so that you won't speak to each other about it, about your feelings. Fear of rejection. Fear that there's differences between you. You're on a different page, kind of thing. Who's going to make the first move? And speak your feelings out to each other. You got romance. That's nice. Feeling romantic about them. Mushy. And intimacy. Wanting to be with them on an intimate level. Everything's going to be okay, right? Once you're intimate with each other. You know it. Once you have this romantic time, you want to get there right now. You want it to happen right now. I guess you're wanting them to come forward. Divine feminine. You want them to do it first. I think they want to as well. But something's stopping them right now. Being real about it. Family. It's breaking the heart. They do want to come forward. They do. Okay, so if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story. You might want to get that deeper dive. Flowers. To give you more guidance in this situation. How to deal with this. How to move it forward. Do you need to be communicating with them? We'll find out in the deeper dive. Guidance for you in this relationship as well. What else do you need to know about them and yourself and the dynamics within this relationship to make it work really well? And also how this might play out, along with possible timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of thing. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You click on this flower, and you'll be able to download a PDF. So you need to do it on a device where you can do that. And in that PDF, you'll see information about the reading. You'll see a special free gift in there, and then you'll see a picture of a video. Click on the picture of the video and you can watch it right away. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Tell me what's going on. and how this resonates with you. I love hearing from who I'm reading for. Makes it make more sense to me, and really helps my channel out as well. Thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. You're all very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. I do a daily energy update for the collective. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, and I go live 3 times a week in Psychic Cafe Show, which I would love to see you in and give you a mini reading there, so come along sometime. So thank you again. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell and this one's for you, let's find out what's going on with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine in your particular union, or lack thereof at the moment. So, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get that, because in that I'm going to go into guidance for you, the situation you find yourself in right now, whether you're dealing with something emotionally, whether there's something you need to change or something you need to take action on, or whether there's something to heal or let go of, whatever. And also guidance for you in this relationship as well. So you guys together, what do you need to know about each other? What do you need to know about the dynamics of this relationship and how to make it work really well? How this might all play out as well, along with possible timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's get some cards out for both of you at the moment. Joint effort kind of thing. What's going on for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine right now? You have fleeting beauty. So something short-lived, something short-term at the moment. Whatever it is that you're going through, this too shall pass. In a temporary situation at the moment. So you might be temporarily apart at the moment. Nature, it's natural. It's natural. Whatever's going on at the moment is natural. So it might be a pause in the deliberations kind of thing. But it's a natural progression though, a natural part of relationships. Whatever that means. I don't know what's going on for you at the moment. You'll have to let me know in the comments below. So let's focus on the Divine Masculine first. Divine Masculine, what is going on right now for the Divine Masculine? What's going on for the Divine Masculine right now? Where are they at? The Sun, happy! Yay! A lot of happiness there. That's the inner child being happy. Quirky. I just got the image of someone doing that, like the happy. Really happy. Someone getting giggly and just really happy, you know, and you can see it in the mannerisms. They're really happy. Okay. Divine Masculine is happy right now. It's more than just happy though. They're kind of sparked up by something here. Their inner child is happy. Maybe being more playful, fun, flirty, that kind of thing. Got a card flipped over then. Must have done a whole 360. Nuts. Ooh, the King of Wands. Coming in to get ya. They're coming to get ya. They're coming to get ya. Claiming you. Fiery, passionate energy. Woof, Knight of Wands. Yes, they're coming to get you. Wow, it won't be long. It won't be long. Fleeting beauty. It's not long now. Oh, if you've been waiting for something. Yes, I was getting this. They're excited. Oh, it's going to be soon. It's going to be soon for you guys. Is what it feels like, and they know it. They might not have told you that. No, they might be wanting to surprise you with something here. Ah, how exciting! What about the Divine Feminine? What's going on for the Divine Feminine? Too much. I can't take all of those. It's ridiculous. Oh, it could be those cards, but they'll have to come out again if it is. Yeah, I knew that one was going to come out. Temperance. Divine Feminine is waiting right now. Little do you know, they got plans. They're coming in to surprise you. Queen of Wands, here you are, divine couple. King of Wands, the Queen of the Wands. You're the ones that take action. Both good looking, both got a lot of energy, both go-getters. You could both be entrepreneurs, that kind of thing. And very good energies, yeah. But Divine Feminine is waiting right now. I'm being patient about it, huh? Even though she's the go-getter. What else? The Divine Feminine. I love this energy. It's not going to be long. That fleeting beauty. The Fool, you're ready. Divine Feminine is ready for this new journey, this new adventure. Ready to do this. Feels like Divine Masculine. I'm getting goosebumps now. It feels like the Divine Masculine is ready too. Ooh, it could happen very soon. What was this one again? It's natural. lot of passions here, a lot of action going to be taken very soon, it feels like. So why the Sun? Oh, the Divine Masculine is happy about this. This could be a long time coming, hey, but it's not. It's going to happen soon. I'm so excited for you. I hope this is my reading this time. The Sun. Why the Sun? How come he's so happy? Divine Masculine. Because he can come forward now. The Knight of Inspiration, the Knight of Wands again, because he can make a move. How exciting. Oh, he's about to be able to make a move. That's like playful energy. Can be a player energy, but it's not in this reading. You know, with the King of Wands coming out before it there. 2 Knight of Wands, wow. Fun, flirty, like really passionate as well. This is hot kind of an energy here. What's behind this? Divine timing. It's time, it's time, it's time. Wow, you've been waiting for ages, haven't you? I can feel it. Both of you. King of Wands. I'm getting goosebumps with this. King of Wands are coming to claim you. They want this. They could have been taking a lot of action to come towards you. Feels like they're going to surprise you. King of Wands. Like, they could come forward like really unexpectedly. Could be a surprise. Well, you're going to kind of be expecting it after this reading, but it's still, you know, we can get all fired up and going, yeah, I hope it's true, but when they actually come forward, it's going to be a surprise. Huh? Why the King of Wands? That's too many. It could be those two, but, well, I'll just see. They come out again. No. The Priestess. How interesting. So the High Priestess is out with this. It's like they recognize and honor the Divine Feminine's energy for who she is, especially if the Divine Feminine has these the spiritual nature. It feels to me like the Divine Feminine is exactly what the Divine Masculine wants. I mean, everything about the Divine Feminine is what he wants. There's of course, we're talking about twin flames here, so there's a spiritual connection between you both here. And it's not just spiritual. The seeing that in the Divine Feminine is what I'm getting, but it's not just spiritual. There's something about emotional wisdom. Wisdom is what it is. Emotional wisdom, emotional intelligence. There's a spiritual connection between you both, but there's something about the Divine Feminine having intuition, yeah, and spiritual connection, but it's more than that. It's wisdom gained from your life that you could both be really wise people here, and they may not have come across someone like the Divine Feminine with that kind of emotional intelligence and that wisdom, and the coming into claim is like, yeah, I want this Divine Feminine. Is like, this is what I've been looking for. This Divine Feminine has got everything that it is, and she's mine. Honoring your energy. See, the honoring your energy, Divine Feminine. I'm presuming that you're Divine Feminine here. Wow. So the Knight of Wands, so they're coming in, they're rushing on in there with their passion. Like, it's going to be hot and it's going to be on. You don't stand a chance. They're going to sweep you off your feet. Whoa! Empress! Going to sweep you off your feet. Moon kind of came out with that, but let's just take the Empress. No, let's take them both. So they're going to sweep you off your feet. It's going to be, yeah, a surprise. The Moon coming out of the darkness kind of thing, revealing themselves. The Empress, because you are the one for them. Wow, if you get the Emperor out in yours, then this is just it. You've already got the Divine pair here, the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. So you've got very similar energy in that way. Go-getters. The ones that take action on things. You're both wise. You're both coming out as wise here. Perception. So they're perceiving you as the right one for them. Their Empress, the one that they want to be with, the one they want to commit with. That they might have decided, like, this is what I want. Like, this would be my ideal, but no one exists like that. And then you turn up in their lives, Divine Feminine, and they're like, everything, yes. This is my yes. This is my absolute yes. So the Divine Feminine has been waiting patiently for her King of Wands to come. Have you? Divine Feminine, have you been waiting patiently? Let's see. Why have we got temperance out here? Because they're your wish fulfillment. They're your happily ever after, and you know it too. So they're the right mix for you as well. So you've been waiting for them. There's nothing else you can do but wait for them. Because no one compares. No one compares to them. No one's like can hold a torch to them, is what I'm hearing. So what else can you do? Like, they've ruined your life otherwise. You either wait for them or no one will ever compare to them. So what can you do, Divine Feminine, but wait, right? Discernment, because you choose them. You're being discerning. It's like, this Divine Masculine has got everything that I want. So, like, why wouldn't I wait for them? Queen of Wands, so you indeed are choosing them as well. It almost looked like she's blowing a kiss there over to the Divine Masculines. She's very happy too, blowing a kiss over to the Divine Masculine side there. Well, I've got the Queen of Wands here. You're both very good looking, by the way. Page of Emotions. But Page of Emotions is kind of the messenger, but it's kind of a naive, kind of a young kind of an energy. So they make you feel young again, Divine Feminine, and you want that, but there's something about, it's almost like you know that you want them to come and sweep you off your feet, to come and claim you, to be the masculine, the proper masculine there. If you're in the Queen of Wands energy, you might have always taken the lead in relationships before, being the one that asked them out, that kind of thing. And you know, this time it's like, this time someone's stronger. That also in this onesie energy, they're the king. They can do it for me this time. I can be in the feminine this time and receive it. So you're kind of feeling Page of Emotions, kind of, it's not naive, it's a kind of this is new to me, someone being stronger than me, and a go-getter kind of thing. I can sit back and let this one take action here. That's why you've been waiting too, because that's your wish fulfillment, right? It's someone to be strong enough and take action and be your divine counterpart, take action as much as you do. I love this. This is a great story. So you've been retreating your energy and waiting for them to do it, right? Well, they've got to man up and they've got to do it because I deserve this. And a man can show themselves as stronger than me or my match by doing so. So you've refrained from taking action here. You're so ready for this new adventure, to be all in with them. I think you're going to be a hell yes to this person. Well, you are, obviously, when they come in. Fool, ready for this new journey. You know it's going to be a success. You just know it. You know it's going to be a success. Again, I'm getting goosebumps. This is so exciting. This feels like it's like imminent. And they know it. They know it. You don't know it yet. Well, I'm telling you. But you know, some might not believe it. There's omens. There's omens that this is going to be such a success. You're all in on it. You're like, yes, absolutely, Divine Feminine. You want this union, don't you? It's a hell yes for you, for sure. Let's focus on the Divine Masculine again. Divine Masculine, what's going on? I get this, yes. It says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. The Divine Masculine has made the choice here to feel really good. They're going for the happiness now. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So when they met you, they could have found themselves in all kinds of current circumstances that weren't that happiness. You've sparked this joy in them, and they're like, yes, I am claiming this, doing whatever it takes to head your way, because they're claiming you. They're like, Divine Feminine is everything that I've ever wanted. And she actually exists in a human being, and I didn't think it was even possible. They're choosing joy for themselves now. They could have had a hard time before this. Choosing happiness. They're trusting that all will be well. Trusting in it. It feels right in their heart, so they're trusting that all will be well here, and they're humble about it too. So you humble them in a way, Divine Feminine, because you're a match, you know? It's like, yeah, they know that the Divine Feminine here is going to give them a run for the money kind of thing, that you're not going to pander to them, you know, and all of this. You're going to be a bit challenging to them. They're up for it. They know they're going to be a bit humbled by the Divine Feminine here. They're ready for it. You both feel ready for it. There's something mysterious about the Divine Feminine as well, that they love. And patience. So they've got patience. They've chosen They're chosen the Divine Feminine, they're having patience with it, they're open to the mystery, they're like so excited about it, so happy about it. This is two people that are ready for this new life adventure, to set off on this new journey together. What else for the Divine Masculine? Excited by the mystery of it, you know. What else for the Divine Masculine? Trap. Floating on air. So they're getting themselves out of a trap at the moment. I don't know what kind of trap they're in at the moment, but they feel a little bit trapped at the moment. That's what they've been getting themselves out of. But they've always had this. As soon as they think of the Divine Feminine, they're floating on air. Like, they just make them feel incredible. There is a trap there. I mean, they've been trapped by something. Take that as it resonates. I mean, it's not... Whatever this trap is, they're getting themselves out of it because the reading hasn't gone into that at all. Maybe that's why the Divine Timing card came out for them, because it's just time now. You know, they've got themselves out of that trap now. They've freed themselves from something else. What about the Divine Feminine? What's going on for the Divine Feminine? What's going on for the Divine Feminine right now? Whee! So, it appears that the Divine Feminine has kind of been stuck in a rut, maybe for some time now, because this says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. So, this has been flowing, and it might not feel that way to the Divine Feminine, and that will be because Divine Feminine is showing up as the Queen of Wands here, which means that you're used to taking action, and this is kind of in the flow, and it might have felt like out of the flow because you couldn't take action and get it. But as I said, you want them to come in. You want them to man up and come in with this. So it's all flowing nicely, and you need to know that, Divine Feminine. It hasn't gone wrong, this. It's going right. Take a breather. Relax. Relax. Take a breather. When this is on, when this comes in, it's going to be fast, 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 fast. Look at all of this. 2 Knights of Wands there. The King of Wands. When it happens, it's going to be so fast. So just relax. Let them come and get you. Sit there, Empress, and let them come and get you. What else? And forgive them. You might need to forgive them for something. Taking the time, maybe? I don't know. Have they taken the time? Well, you had Temperance out first, so I guess they have taken the time with it. Oh. You got openness here, so open your heart to them. Be open. You're ready to let them in a big way in your life, is what I'm getting from that. There's a lot of sexual energy behind this of you two. It's going to be like a honeymoon, a big honeymoon phase, maybe that'll last forever here. And deception. The problem is deception. So some of you Divine Feminines, you're afraid that you're deceiving yourself. You're afraid that they're going to deceive you. You're afraid that, you know, going to get hurt by this person, that it's not as it seems. It might seem too good to be true, and you might think you're deceiving yourself there. It could be that, yeah. So, wow, this is really positive. If that sounds like it is your story or could be your story, shells, then you might want to get that deeper dive for some guidance in this. Guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Getting ready for this. Guidance for you in this relationship. What else do you need to know about them and yourself, and how to make it work really well? And how this might all play out, along with possible timelines. If you're interested in that reading, that extended reading, then I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of thing. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. So make sure you type that in very carefully. And the email might end up in your inbox, but it might also end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. So do check in those places. Promotions is a Gmail thing. You might not know that that folder exists, but it does. And there might be a lot of stuff in there as well. So once you find that email, you'll see the link in that email to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You can click on that shell on a device where you can look at PDFs. Open that PDF. There's some information about the reading. There's a special free gift in there, and there's a picture of a video. Click on the picture of the video. Watch that right away. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to find out who it is that I'm reading for and what's going on for you. It really helps my channel out as well. Thank you so much for your ongoing support of my channel. To all my subscribers, you're all very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. I do a daily energy update for the collective every single day of the year. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week. And I also go live 3 times a week as well in my Psychic Cafe show. I would love to see you in there and give you a mini read. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. It sounds incredible to me. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly.